Welcome fellow gamers, Freddy the Boss here, and today we're reviewing the AUG. So let's get down to business really fast. The loadout that I'm gonna show you today, guys, is the AUG with the angle grip, the muzzle brake, the holographic sight and the magnifier. And as a secondary, I'm using the 93R with the muzzle brake, the mini red dot sight, the laser sight flashlight combo, the medic bag, the grenade launcher, even though I haven't used it whatsoever, and the 540 minis. The previous week I showed you the SAR with the 93R combination, which was an amazing combo for long range, medium range and really tight quarters with the 93R. Right now the AUG shoots with 700 RPM, where the SAR is shooting with 600 RPM, so we got a 100 RPM boost, the same RPM with the AK-5C, a really overused weapon and really overused carbine. So the AUG is the equivalent of the AK-5C, the assault rifle. It does from 25 damage to 18 in 50 meters. The recoil time, the reload time is kinda on the high side, 2.5 seconds with the bullet in the muzzle, and 3.1 seconds when the weapon is empty. Now the good thing about this weapon is that it has a really low vertical recoil, only at 0.26, but the problem is that it has a little bit of horizontal recoil, and it's actually a weapon that the compensator actually improves its recoil pattern. Now the most important thing, guys, about the AUG, and nobody probably knows that, and I've checked it on simthing.com, it's actually true. The AUG, for some reason, I don't know why DICE did that, but the AUG shoots the fastest bullet in the entire game. There's not a single weapon that shoots faster, that bullet travels faster than the AUG-A3. The M98B bullet is traveling with 650 meters per second, and the AUG's bullet is traveling 670. There are no other weapons that shoot with so easy. So what that means is that with 700 RPM, low vertical recoil and the fastest bullet in the game, the AUG is the weapon that is literally a beam gun. It's a weapon that if you see someone in long range, the bullet will travel there at extreme speed of 670 meters per second. So it will travel in 2 seconds. It can travel the entire map, in my opinion, if you're playing Conquest. So basically this weapon, you don't have to shoot in front of your enemy. Basically you don't have, the drop is obviously, the bullet drop is standard as all the assault rifles, but the muzzle velocity is just retarded. I don't think in real life it travels with so much speed compared to the sniper rifle, the M98B, which is basically the bar 50 cal. I don't think the AUG in real life travels so fast. But anyway, another good thing is that the hipfire accuracy is just superior from the other assault rifles. The hipfire accuracy is 2.25 when you're standing, where on other assault rifles like the M16A4 or the SAR is 3. So basically you have the fastest weapon in the game with 700 RPM, which is quite legit. Is just there in the medium range from 700 to 800. It's basically the medium range of RPM for the assault rifles. You got increased hipfire accuracy and you have increased spread accuracy. For some reason, instead of 1, the spread accuracy is 0.8, so you have an increased 20% increased accuracy. So having a muzzle brake or a compensator, it doesn't really give you a penalty so much as it does to other weapons like the M16A4 or the AK-5C. Now the reason I'm using the magnifier and the holographic is that I want to kill in long range, and as you will see some clips, you can easily burst with the angle grip and the muzzle brake, and you can have the magnifier to see to have a little bit of more zoom and take down your enemies with 2 bullet bursts really easily. And if everything goes wrong, you can switch to your 93R, which is extremely fast. In my opinion, the AUG is a really different weapon compared to the other assault rifles, compared to the M16A4. The recoil, the vertical recoil is really low. It's a weapon that benefits the double bullet bursting. Also the hipfire accuracy, the increased hipfire accuracy makes it pretty good for close quarter situations. I know it's not a higher PMAM, you won't kill somebody by hipfire if he's using the MTAR, for example. But this weapon is really underused. The only downside is the side-to-side recoil that you can consume with a compensator. It has increased accuracy, it has a really fast bullet. In general, it's an underused weapon. I don't know why nobody uses it. It's an amazing weapon, and this combination guys that I just gave you, this loadout, in my opinion is a 9 out of 10 for medium to long range situations. It has a little bit of problem to close quarters, like there's a gap where this weapon doesn't thrive a lot from medium to close quarters, but if you have the 93R you can literally thrive in extreme close quarters, in tight corners, when you're going upstairs. When you're going up the stairs, or when you're turning around a corner, or getting inside a door or something in domination, in small maps with tight buildings like Lansam Dam or Rogue Transmission. I call that the extreme close quarters where the 93R thrives. But there's a gap around to 10 to 20 meters maybe that the AUG is not that good, and people with high RPM weapons like the AK or the FAMAS will dominate you in this kind of range. But aside from that, it's a weapon that it needs a little bit of skill. You don't need to shoot an automatic fire. I don't think, some clips might show you that if you shoot an automatic fire you lose your target because it recoils a little bit too horizontally, so you lose your target and it's not that accurate. Bursting is more efficient with this weapon. It's basically beam buying. It's like using the M98B assault rifle version of the M98B. So that was about it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I give this loadout a 9 out of 10 for medium to long range and close quarter situations. Remember to leave a like, and as always, stay boss. I'm out.